NickEh30 is the most popular Fortnite streamer at the moment. He's good at the game, charismatic and funny. But none of these things are the reason for why he's so popular. Instead, because of one of the most irrelevant seeming rules, his family-friendly motto, targeting his content towards a younger audience, refusing to even swear or have someone swear on his stream once. Nick constantly shows his disdain towards all non-family friendly behaviour, now intentionally building his character around this. However, when diving deeper into his past, it makes us all look like child's play. Hello, I'm Sams. I'm into the documentaries, and today we're going to be talking about NickEh30, a loved Fortnite YouTuber who's been popping off over the last couple of years, never really seeming to land himself in any controversy. However, he wasn't always like this. So let's go back to the beginning and see where it all started. NickEh30 was born on the 14th of March 1995. He grew up in Canada and had a childhood focusing on academics, sports and martial arts. He was probably an all-around good kid and focused on his school more than anything else, to the point where he said he got burnt out a lot of the time and it wasn't good for his mental health.
The academic grind definitely burned me out and got me to a point where I was feeling like exhausted, lonely, and just kind of worn out.
I think it's very different to the backstory of other gaming YouTubers, as usually the story goes the kid gets bad grades and then drops out of school to make videos, like Laserbeam. But NickEh30 is the complete opposite, having completely amazing grades and wanting to be a doctor, following the traditional path. But because he had all these paths in front of him, he chose to do YouTube. One of the reasons why he maybe took this entrepreneurial route was because his parents are entrepreneurs, inspiring him to be his own boss of his own work.
Growing up was a little bit different. My parents were entrepreneurs. They had their own businesses ever since I was young.
So when Nick was about 15 years old, he convinced his dad to let him get a gaming PC to try and make YouTube videos, and convinced his parents that he could make a living off of it. And as many parents would be, they weren't too happy about the idea and were very skeptical about it. But Nick still persisted and he made lots of videos, and it was clear he was gaining a little bit of a fan base, until one of his channels before got taken down. I think this massive setback would make a lot of people quit. But as Nick says,
never back down, never give up.
So he made another channel called NickEh30, and this was the beginning of something good. This channel was created in 2014, and he made the Last of Us videos. He wasn't already that special to any of the other creators, but it was clear he was loved in the community.
Why does every The Last of Us player have NickEh30 as their cover photo on Twitter?
Bro, please, bro, why are you doing?
Although The Last of Us wouldn't lead him to anywhere, this was the crucial groundwork for where NickEh30 would go in the future. I think it was focusing on having fun with this more than actually thinking about the future of his channels and thinking about how this may affect his brand. So he did a lot of stuff like this, which he definitely regrets now.
Oh, back to this. Just because I'm Canadian. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Next question. Fuck you call me? Huh? What the fuck do you guys keep asking me about this shit? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? I swear to God. Do you even lift, bro? No, I just jerk off a lot. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? No.
He had a funny troll personality, but that can only get you so far, as it's not very advertisable unless you're like IShowSpeed, where you make it your entire personality and fully commit to it. But it was clear Nick didn't want to do that. Also, it may have been the pressure from his parents saying he had to make this work that made him put on this extra personality.
You got 1 year to prove me wrong. I said, but I want to see a good living. I want to see that, you know, not just a few bucks a month. I want to see enough that you can pay your bills and live off of.
Because it has worked for creators like IShowSpeed, and it's not too crazy if it worked for someone else. But later in early 2017, he would stop this pattern and set himself some high expectations where he began to stream Fortnite. He shifted his brand of being an edgy over-the-top person, saying whatever he wanted, being someone that is very hard to sponsor, to being a perfect sponsor for any brand or company, having a perfect family-friendly personality. The downside of this is that he probably lost a lot of his old fan base because he was a completely different person now. But he grew a new fan base, and like I said before, it was a much younger audience. NickEh30 was growing, but at a rate of pretty much any other streamer. I think one thing he had over most streamers though was that he was actually good at the game, focusing on being good at the game first, then being entertaining. So in 2018, when NickEh30 was streaming, Ninja was doing raids, a popular Fortnite YouTuber that you've probably already heard of, and he saw NickEh30 streaming, clicked on his stream, and it made this iconic clip.
Wait, Ninja's watching? Well, then it looks like we gotta put on a show, don't we now?
Although Nick died in this clip, he captured Ninja's attention and all of his fan bases too. This brought Nick to the spotlight in the Fortnite community, and it really put his name on the map. I think Ninja even continued watching what he wasn't doing for other streamers, watching Nick play multiple games just because his personality was that good. This is the perfect scenario for Nick. He's got a good personality, good fan base, and is family friendly. One thing from Nick was the fear of people being unfamily friendly, because he's a streamer, so he's always live, and he doesn't want swears to be on his stream. So he has a lot of interactions with people that are kind of awkward when they swear because they swear on their streams, and Nick almost tells them off.
Or some shit, then grab an AR or whatever spawns and just go shoot him a few times.
Yeah.
Hey, Cypher, would it be possible also to keep it family friendly by any chance, please?
Oh yeah, sorry about that, buddy.
Yeah.
NickEh30 was the type of kid to remind the teacher about the homework. At some point, he just gotta give up on being family friendly. How can he expect people not to swear? And Nick in this battle, especially with the Fortnite community, which is notorious for being toxic, is losing as everybody swears and he can't play with other people online without getting people who swear. It reminds me of that one clip of when he goes onto Call of Duty and expects everyone to be family friendly.
Okay. Hey, are you family friendly by any chance?
Family friendly?
Like no swearing?
Yeah, I love fucking kids.
Aww.
Nick was trying to avoid this issue, but when fast forwarding to 2023, he would take it face on. He tried to stop his family-friendly image, clashing with his past, deleting the old videos of him swearing. However, this is the internet, and everything is saved somewhere. But nothing really happened when people saw it. I think people understood that this is all in the past, and everybody changes. Who's going to be completely family-friendly for their whole life? It's pretty much impossible. He set himself too high standards, and that sets him up for vulnerability. Speaking of him being vulnerable, because of his family-friendly image, he constantly gets bombarded, with trolls ruining his Fortnite roleplay, finding it funny.
Is that Optimus Primal? Wait, everyone should be activated at this time. This is a test run. You think you're the king? I'm the king!
And although it may be pretty funny at times, I can see how it will be annoying for him, because he's trying to appeal to a younger audience, and older people are getting involved, and it's just ruining all the fun for him and his fan base.
You're the king? I'm the king. Oh, wait! Guys! Mods ban that guy and blow up his fucking house.
On the 19th of September 2023, NickEh30 would do something unexplainable, making a video with the king of swear words. I show speed.
Okay, please just call me the king and I'll be able to... What? Okay. Hey, I'm out.
I think it shows that NickEh30 isn't scared of having unfamily friendly things or people on his channel. He's just concerned about his image. And I mean, what else can he really do? He can't control what everybody else says. It's pretty much impossible. And he's just made a joke out so he can keep his ties with people, get more clout, and keep his image, sustaining his family-friendly brand. The large amounts of evidence show that NickEh30, no matter his past, won't be cancelled, and will continue to keep growing through memes and other funny parts of the culture. But you never know with these YouTubers, so if you want to keep updated, then why not subscribe? Also, if you enjoyed the video, then you'll love my video on screen about the rise of Alex Pereira, the UFC stoic.